What up, what up, what up, what up? Slightly Genius. Another episode. I believe it's the second official episode. I'm your boy King Espi. Across from me, Nate Busch.
A.K.A. Black Knight Shyamalan. What up, baby?
What's good, dog?
You know, man, just chilling. I actually wanted to ask you. I was watching the Tough Mudder X qualifiers this weekend. I remember you did that, right?
Yeah.
How was it?
Top 3 in the world.
Yeah.
Top 3 in the world. I've done a couple of them. They're fun. They're tiring. I wish I could do it again.
Right.
Until I sprained my ACL
Damn.
at Jets tryouts.
I got you.
It's never been the same.
Trying to take over for LT. I see you.
The last one I did, though, was in Vegas. Believe it or not, it was cold and raining.
In Vegas?
It was fucking horrible, bro. It was in April, like 2013, I think. It was the last one I did. Damn, that was the longest time ago. Yeah, it was the last one I did, and it was a big group of us. Big group. And I just remember, dog, we're gonna fucking party it up right after the Tough Mudder. Bro, we got back to the room and ain't nobody want to do shit. We all felt like crap. It was cold as fuck. It was like 45 degrees out there. Jesus. It was pouring rain. It just sucked. And then the wind, it added to everything.
Yeah.
I've done one before in Temecula, and it was hot as fuck. Oh. And I believe it's the longest one in the States. Like, it's almost 15 miles. That one felt like forever. The one in Vegas, it was only 10 or 11 miles, but it was pouring rain. When it wasn't raining, that wind was hitting you, slowing you down, and it was cold as fuck.
I'm sure your nipples get all hard.
Yeah.
Brushing against your shirt.
Yeah, and then I had the old nipple pierce.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and that's one bigger than the other nipple. Oh, man, it was horrible. So, like, when you see through my shirt, because I was wearing a tie-dye shirt back then, I was a lot more fit than I am now. No pun. But people were like, dog, how come you only got one nipple? And I had to lift up the shirt every time. I'm like, dog, it's just one's bigger than the other. I only pierced one.
Exactly.
Nah, but they're fun, man. They're fun. I mean, if you ever considered about doing it, I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, I think at some point I'm going to do that or like the Spartan race or something like that.
No, it's real cool. I mean, I did it with like a big group of people, and it's one of those things like where you don't have to be racing, dog.
Right,
We all did it as a group.
It's a team thing, yeah.
Yeah, but it was cool. There were times where I'm like, God damn, these slow ass motherfuckers, I want to go. But at the same time, I'm a team player.
Right. You always held your teams up.
Yeah. Speaking of teams, my teams weren't looking so great this weekend.
Jesus.
USC, we did get the win over
what y'all play?
Western Michigan, the MAC Conference champs, baby.
Rock boys in the building.
Dog, Shy kept knocking my shit because it was Western Michigan. I'm like, dog, they're the MAC Conference champs.
Right.
They won their conference. Yeah. They're legit.
Don't sleep on them.
It was a good game. We went out there to go celebrate his birthday. We watched a few of the games. We caught a few of the games.
Some Bama bar, huh?
No. We caught this one at Barley Mash.
Okay.
We went to Barley Mash first, and then as soon as the Bama game started,
Jesus.
we went to, I forgot the name of it, something Leggers. I felt uncomfortable.
You sure y'all weren't at Saban's?
There felt like 100 Sabins in there, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, it
Saban's
was
Church of Bama Football?
It was horrible. I went with a $22 budget and ended up spending like $122.
Jesus.
But it was fun, bro. It was cool.
That's what's up.
It was cool. I had work the next morning, so I couldn't get too sauced. I was driving, and I don't want another DUI on my record.
It's all good, man. Badge of honor, sometimes. Speaking of DUIs, you seen those commercials with like, don't drink and drive? I saw one last night, and the dude like meets this chick. He goes out with her. They get drinks. They go back to his car, and they're like, oh, he's talking to himself in his head like, oh, you shouldn't drive, or yeah, you should drive. Okay. Cop lights in the rear view. Cop pulls him over, takes him to jail. Chick's just staring at him as he pulls off. Then he ends up in jail. Then he gets in debt because he's got to pay off all this legal nonsense. And then he ends up eating frozen TV dinners at home alone. And they say, don't drink and drive because that's going to happen to you.
Wow, they really try to paint that picture, that lonely ass picture.
Because it's really the opposite, right? Like if you drink and drive, you call someone like, yo, I'm in jail again or something, whatever. You typically don't go home alone. It's typically the person who's not drinking and driving that goes home alone.
Wait, they don't go home alone?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Wait, what?
They're saying he's going to go home by himself and he's going to be by himself because he drank and drove. How many people you know have DUIs and end up alone? It's typically the opposite, right?
Yeah, that's
true. What I'm saying. So being on the other side of that. I still keep
a roller hose, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't drink and drive, and I end up home alone all the time. I'm not depressed about it, but it's just like, don't make it look like he living my lifestyle.
You want to talk about it? I'm here for you, dog.
I appreciate that.
We can press the mute button right now.
Well, maybe next time. Maybe next time we'll get into it. I'm just saying I don't like them trying to force his lifestyle on me because we live different paths.
Yeah. I mean, that DUI shit ain't no joke, dog.
Right,
Usually, nowadays, because I work in the industry, the DUI rate has dropped crazy.
That's
right?
good.
Yeah,
maybe those commercials are working though for me,
it's
right?
good. But at the same time, I feel like the only dudes getting DUIs is out there trying to get vagina. You know what I mean? It's like, let's roll to the house. I'm not going to pay for the Uber to my crib and pay for the Uber for you to go home.
Right. That's accurate.
I'm just going to keep it real. I just know people who are still getting behind the wheel after drinking for the sole purpose of just getting some vagina. That's it.
In 5th grade, I wouldn't even drink or ride my bike. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
I would push a handlebar after a couple of drinks.
I got you. Living reckless.
I was driving home the other day. This dude, he was on his bicycle and he was swerving in the bike lane. And this cop was at the red light across from me. And the light turned green for us to go, but he didn't go because he was watching that guy the whole time. And sure enough, like I looked in my rearview, he flashed his lights on and pulled him over on his bike.
Jesus.
I wanted to turn
That's
around.
That's got to be embarrassing.
I wanted to turn around and record the whole thing. But it is what it is.
Jesus.
Yeah. So tomorrow's the big 28.
Yeah.
Well, by the time we probably put this out there, it'll be the big 28.
Right.
Yeah,
so
man.
Happy birthday officially.
Yeah, I appreciate
today.
it. Appreciate it. Yeah, okay, no worries. What's good though?
Yeah, man. So who else lost for you? Or had
I
you on the tip of your seat?
Man. The U.S. men's national team. You know me, I'm a huge soccer fan.
Yeah.
We took that L against Costa Rica. I'm a little pissed off about that. I'm a little more pissed that we tied with Honduras.
Yeah, I saw that last night.
Yeah, man, I was pissed. Just wasn't myself. I was about to call out of work. If we lost, there was no way in hell it was going to work. I'd probably be unemployed right now.
Dude, what happened to us?
I enter this podcast every week with the possibility that I may be unemployed. That's just a real high possibility. Yeah. But I was pissed. But they came up with the tie and walked away with the point. So we're still in okay position for World Cup qualifying. But
we used to be legit contenders. What happened?
Not legit. I mean, we've always made like the round of 16.
Whatever.
I guess you could call that legit.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like we were in
X amount of countries participating.
We're looking at going every year.
Yeah. Well, we did have a dry spell back in the past, like where we didn't make it for like 2 or 3 or some shit like that. But it happens. Tomorrow is my birthday.
Right.
I'll most likely be. I know I'll be at Diamond Gyms for the pool tournament at 8:00. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to beat down this old man that keeps beating me, dog.
Right.
I promise you, I got something for his drink. I know he always has a Budweiser, not a Bud Light. He has a Budweiser before the match, and I got something for him.
Dude, put it in there. Get him. Suge Knight, that boy.
And then after that, the It movie.
Right.
If I'm not too drunk, I'm gonna watch it. But I've already read some reviews, man. I mean, at the same time, some of the reviews are probably from people who are a little younger than me, who have never seen the first movie.
Right.
Who are like, I mean, I've read some bad reviews. I'm looking forward to the movie because it looks good to me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, every time I walk into something with bad reviews, I'm like, ugh.
They were right. Like that.
Well, I thought you said you watched Annabelle and that you said it was fucking horrible.
No.
I went to go watch it and it was decent.
I didn't say that.
I'm not gonna lie, I got scared a couple times.
Nah, I said I saw
I dropped my salty ass popcorn.
I saw The Conjuring and I liked it, but a lot of people saw those movies and didn't like them.
They're cool. They're scary as fuck. You know, right. When I watch one of those, I ain't sleeping with the lights off.
Dude, I go home and I see shit. Like, legit. Like, something's in here with me. You know what I mean?
Somebody's got to sleep with me, for real, after
Wake
watching
up shaking. I should probably stop sleeping on my stomach, though, in case the succubus tries to get me.
I'm telling you, one day, I had a dream after watching one of those scary ass movies. I don't know which one it was.
Always do.
But it was like I was watching myself. Like something pulled me from my bed by my feet and like drug me up the wall. And I'm like trying to like grab onto the bed. And I woke up like, what the fuck?
Where were you when you woke up?
I was in my bed.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Out of body experiences do happen, though. That's what I'm saying. So if you see
think so?
yourself,
You believe that shit?
I know for sure.
Have you experienced an out of body experience?
I want to say no because I don't think it was, but I've seen myself doing stuff before.
So you believe in ghosts?
Of course.
I believe in ghosts.
Like, I almost drowned when I was a kid, and I saw myself.
Aquaman saved you?
No, my mom saved me.
Your mom saved you.
Aqua
So
Black
your mom
saved
saved
me.
you from drowning and got you believing in ghosts?
No, I'm a spiritual person, so I believe in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I literally saw myself as a kid underwater, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I seen Inception. Yeah. Okay.
I was wide awake. Yeah, I almost drowned though, and I saw
I've always
myself. It was
believed in
crazy.
ghosts. I've always believed in ghosts. I know they're around.
Right.
I mean, I'm good to them. They're good to me. So we're cool.
Try to be right.
Yeah, I feel like they follow me everywhere.
Yeah.
If you believe in them, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Which goes back to the movies. Do you go to scary movies by yourself? I know you're like me. You'll go enjoy a movie by yourself. People think we're weirdos, but we're just 28.
Yeah.
We're going to go to the movies by ourselves.
That 28th
If you want to go see a movie,
exactly.
You don't need somebody to go with you.
You need somebody holding your hand, holding your popcorn, sharing your jujubes. I don't do all that.
I mean, if my girl can't go or my other girl can't go, there's a good chance that I might invite a friend or I'll go by myself.
Right.
Well, starting tomorrow, I won't have another girl. Rule 28.
Right.
But
right.
Scary movies, though.
I would. I think I will. Just to challenge myself since you brought it up.
I don't know. I wouldn't go watch this shit by myself.
I don't think it'll bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because I can watch them by myself.
I'm probably going to take like my nephew so that way, because I know he's going to be hella scared.
So you can blame it on him. Like,
so
he
I'm
kept making me jump.
So when I turn around, I'm like, oh, I'm covering his eyes. I'm holding him down. Whatever. And no, you can't have none of my popcorn.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, I'll probably hit that up if I'm not too tipsy. I'm trying to keep it low key for my birthday.
Keep it mellow.
Yeah, if I'm not too tipsy,
and then just turn it up on Saturday.
Nah, not Saturday. Maybe Friday now. I got work Sunday morning.
Oh,
like I said, I hate going to work hungover.
Yeah,
it's the fucking worst feeling for me.
I believe
especially because I got to be at work all fucking day.
Yeah, I'm responsible, so I don't do that. But I get you.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, I'll be responsible starting tomorrow.
Exactly.
For the rest of my life.
Exactly. I actually saw Birth of the Dragon this weekend. Ooh. It was really good.
Was it as good as you thought it was going to be?
Yeah. It definitely took a different turn than I expected it to, storyline-wise, because of the side of Bruce Lee we always see. You know what I mean? He's noble, wise. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I know Bruce Lee for being Jackie Chan's uncle, but that's it.
Right, of course. Yeah, but
I think Jackie Chan was in one of the early Bruce Lee movies, right?
Like he was
in the background.
I think so, right. But this is strictly about Bruce's, I almost said Jackie Chan, Bruce's fight with Wong Jack Man, great kung fu monk. And this is strictly about a legendary fight that they had, and they stuck to it, dude. It was a good movie, though.
Did Bruce Lee win?
It depends how you look at it.
Oh, it's one of those.
I don't want to give it away. It's not like Inception at all. It's literally not. But you watch the movie, you understand. And it's a good movie.
Really?
But I also saw a preview for a movie in there that I was like, damn, I have to see.
Spit it out.
All right. Well, before that.
Oh, Doc. It's killing me. Go ahead.
Chadwick Boseman is playing another historically black figure. He's playing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
That looks good. I had to throw that in there.
Chadwick Boseman's amazing. He's got a new movie on Netflix. Something the King's Message or some shit like that.
Okay.
I was watching it at the barbershop the other day, and I'm gonna catch it. I mean, I started watching probably from like the middle to end, and you're at the barbershop, you're still on the chair, so they started it over. But like you really can't like focus because every now and then you're turning your chair and shit like that. So it was good. From everything I watched, it was good, and the end was kind of like a nice little twist.
Cool.
So it's cool. But Chadwick Boseman's amazing.
The movie that caught my eye though was called The Foreigner.
The Foreigner.
The Foreigner. It's based on a book by Jonathan Leather, I believe. Called The Chinaman.
Not one of my favorite
authors. It looks incredible.
The Foreigner?
Yeah.
I think I've seen this preview.
Jackie Chan's in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for
like
that.
revenge on something.
Yeah.
Like another Taken.
Yeah. So Young got took.
So Young.
He coming to get her. He's coming to, dude.
Does look good.
It looks crazy good.
Does look good. I like Jackie Chan movies other than like Shanghai Moon or Shanghai Night, like with Owen Wilson.
I like that.
Did you?
Hell yeah. I love Owen Wilson. And I love Jackie Chan.
Amazing. Come to think about it, I liked all Owen. I mean, it's too bad he had to die early in Anaconda. But
I never saw Anaconda.
You never saw Anaconda? You never saw Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube fighting that big ass snake?
I'm not a huge Jennifer Lopez fan. I'm gonna be honest. I love Gigli as much as the next guy.
She's the greatest goddess of them all.
I can't say that.
You do have astigmatism, so it's okay.
That's not true, but yeah, I hear you.
But it's Ice Cube.
I know.
Watch an Ice Cube movie.
I know. I don't know.
I only watched that movie because Ice Cube was in it.
I believe it. I just looking at that, I was like, I don't want to see that shit.
It was cool. The other ones suck.
But like a movie about a big ass snake, dude, how good? And then people were mad at the King Arthur scene with the snake.
I didn't see King Arthur.
Oh.
So Jack Steller.
Yeah, Jack Steller.
King Arthur, is that the dude from Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, I never knew his name on the show. I didn't watch. I was the only person who didn't watch.
Are you you crazy?
I've seen episodes. It just wasn't my show.
For the club. How do you never see Sons of Anarchy?
I've seen
I watched
episodes.
that shit twice. I watched it front to back.
I'm the only one who hasn't seen it.
I watched it again.
Everyone that I talked to has seen it, and I'm weird for not ever seeing it. It happens though. I ain't tripping.
Maybe after season 1, I went to I think South Bay Motorsports to go look at a motorcycle, and I walked out that bitch after realizing that I might have to actually ride this thing. I said, "Fuck that."
Like, nah, it's not worth the risk.
Fuck that.
It's not worth the risk.
It's not worth the risk at all.
Man. So apparently there are zombie dogs in Chicago.
Zombie dogs?
They look like zombie dogs in the Chicago suburb.
Zombie dogs? Like Chief Keef? I mean...
Bro, that's so
dogs.
clutch.
I mean, I know they're killing people out there.
No.
Zombie
what it
dogs.
is?
Like dogs like eating people or other dogs?
What it is...
Dead dogs?
What it is...
They're just trying to add into the storyline into The Walking Dead. Once Negan's gone, they're going to add in zombie dogs.
I can see that coming. I could definitely see that happening. But actually what it is coyotes with sarcoptic mange.
What?
Yeah. And the police department
Is that like another word for rabies?
Scabies, actually.
Scabies. What's the same thing?
Coyotes. No.
What's scabies?
Rabies, you foam at the mouth and having
scabies, you foam out the ass.
Water. Scabies are little mites that burrow in your skin and make you itch. Microscopic mites
like
that
crabs.
burrow in your skin. Yeah. They're like body crabs.
You get that cleared up, by the way? I mean, we'll mute that later.
We'll edit that out.
We'll edit that part out later.
All right. Because I don't have crabs, by the way.
Not anymore.
Crab free since 93.
Crab free since 93.
Yeah.
Well, is it open season if you see a coyote zombie?
Well, see, people thought they were dogs because, I mean, like, you shave them, they look weird. It causes hair loss. So patches of their fur is falling
I see
off.
what you did there. You read the headline, zombie dogs, to reel me in.
Exactly.
But it's actually not dogs, they're coyotes.
I did what they did to reel me in.
Not part of the canine family.
Actually, they kind of are.
I think they're late ancestors of the horse family, if I'm not mistaken. But you can double check.
You know what? I believe that. That sounds accurate. I like your facts better.
So what's going on? Are they like running around the fucking streets? By the way, I didn't fact check shit. Like we should have.
Dude, fuck fact checking.
Right.
We'll leave that to the listeners.
We're just going to throw some random shit out there and you can look it up.
Exactly. If you don't agree with it, you do the homework and you submit the homework to us. We'll grade it. We'll put an F on it and send it back to you.
Thank you. So do you have like a SWAT team? Or?
Well, no. See, what it is the sarcoptic mange causes like some...
You pronouncing words I can name. Go ahead.
I'm okay. I do okay with words. It fucks with their eyes. So they can't really hunt at night anymore. It's easier to hunt during the day or go out for food during the day, right? Mm-hmm. So they're wandering into these towns and people think they're mangy dogs. They just need food, so you might be feeding them.
And they come and bite the fuck out of you.
The mites spread to the other pets that you have. So if you have it, they might come at Kylo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no.
Not to attack him, but the mites will get into Kylo and then he'll start looking like them.
Kylo's not the most dangerous looking dog. He don't really be barking.
Okay, but now let's say he starts losing hair.
Have him throw his ass out.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now he looks like something else.
The
now
sign of any type of disease, I'm sorry, Kyle's on the streets, bro.
Dude, now he looks like the baby in Total Recall. Remember? Ooh. The face? Savage.
So, okay, my question, I mean, so is it open season? You see one of these fucking dogs, can you just pop?
They're saying to stay indoors.
They be killing people. I know you can kill a dog.
If you're killing people and you won't kill a mangy coyote, fuck you. That's what I'm saying. Okay. It could be like Attack the Block. If they were thinking... Them goons would be hunting them coyotes.
John Boyega's dope.
Dude, Attack the Block is one of the best movies I've ever seen. So good.
Well, stay out of my fucking neighborhood, you zombie dogs.
Yeah.
It's open season over here.
It is. Dude, you see a leg fucking comes back? A&M was disappointing. Because I'm talking shit to Eddie.
I was going to save that for the lost and found section of this podcast. Or maybe like the clearance section of this podcast.
Dude.
We don't mention UCLA on this podcast, okay. But I will.
The team that shall not be named. We'll give them that.
I didn't even know they were
status.
Playing. I was just like, oh, Texas A&M, they're going to get dogged. Yeah. Even though Josh Rosen's okay. I mean, he started off hot, you know, when he first came onto the scene. And I think he let a lot of his opinions and shit, like, take over. And most people were actually, like, getting on him about him, more so his game.
Right.
But I told this to Eddie before, dog. Rosen's nice. I mean, it's most likely going to be him and Sam Darnold, you know, the two QBs taken.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I would have loved for UCLA to lose, but It is what it is, man. I mean, I guess that was like their biggest comeback in school history. I don't know if that's like the biggest comeback. It was like
second in NCAA history.
Okay.
It's like 1 point behind it.
Yeah, I believe the kid threw like 4 touchdowns, almost 300 yards in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the end, he had like 491.
They just give up. I didn't even watch the game.
Dude, my uncle was watching it. I caught most of it. I started watching second half. The first half I didn't even watch, but it was 38-10. And so I'm like, dude, I hit up Eddie talking shit. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with your squad? And they came out second half and just turned it around. A&M was doing okay at first, and then
I'm glad I didn't say that again because I would have been talking my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I would be like ignoring his text and his calls at the end of the game.
Yeah, it was one of those moments. I was like, man, I can't believe this is happening right now. One of the DBs stopped to get an interception on UCLA. And the ball went right through his hands. UCLA scores. DB hands, right? It's a ball. Catch it or it hits your hands and goes to the floor. Yeah. It literally passed through his palms like Bumba.
Oh.
One of those, bro.
Yikes.
I was like, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, though, if you're not going to pick that shit off, bat it down.
Dude,
give yourself another chance.
Just went to his hands.
Well, I mean, credit to them. I mean, I don't know if who's playing QB for Texas A&M, but I think is it Sunland? The Kevin Sunland, the coach for Texas A&M. He's a decent coach, and they've always been a semi-decent team. Yeah, they should have stomped over UCLA.
I mean, with a lead like that, you would expect.
It was the first game of the season. They might have just gave up. You know what I mean? Let it off the gas pedal there a little bit.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, well, shout out to UCLA. They got their only win of the season. Fuck the Bruins.
That's cool. I mean, it should also be told for people that don't know you're a USC fan.
Yeah.
Just so it doesn't seem like you're biased.
Well, I had a full ride to USC if you don't remember.
That's true.
If you don't remember. Yeah. But I sprained my left pinky toe.
Right.
And that was a wrap. They're like, nah, dog.
We need a 30 for 30 on that.
For real.
That was a magical season.
For real. I tried to walk on at Southern Mississippi.
Right.
But it just wasn't happening. Yeah.
You don't want to be in Southern Mississippi anyway.
I spent a training camp with the Cardinals. I made the initial roster for the Jets back in 2011, but that didn't work out. And look where the Jets are now. Fuck you guys.
You know what I'm saying? Brett Favre couldn't get it to work. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Fitzpatrick, Mark Sanchez. You know what I'm saying?
Fitzpatrick wasn't too bad, but I mean, homeboy wanted to cash out like on a big ass contract.
Honestly,
you're Ryan Fitzpatrick, bro. You're not gonna get this money.
I mean, that Bills jersey might have been popular, but let's not push things.
Oh, that's right. He was with the Bills too, right?
Right.
He was with the Bills. I think with the Titans.
He was with a few teams.
He might have. Was he with the Cowboys ever? Was he the backup ever at the Cowboys?
Mark Sanchez was.
Yeah, Mark Sanchez is true.
Honestly,
the Jets ain't been the same since Mark Sanchez though. That's the truth.
I can't say that anybody was actually bad there because I feel like the situation there is not like an environment that's good for success with the Jets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everyone that goes there has trouble.
Yeah, they're just a dysfunctional franchise.
They're like the New York Bills. Like if you go to the Bills, you're gonna retire. It's the end of the line.
You think so?
Basically, if you start off there, there's life outside of there.
Yeah.
But if you've been elsewhere and you go to the Bills,
like LaShawn McCoy is never going to be in the playoffs. No, sorry. I mean, you play against the Patriots twice a year. You play against the Dolphins. There's no way. Yeah. Well, LaShawn McCoy.
I mean, I ain't knocking it, but it's just.
No, I'm not knocking it, but those are facts. I mean, you're not getting past the Patriots. Who else is there? The Dolphins, the Bills.
Dude.
Who's the other team? Oh, the Jaguars. The Jaguars. They might be better than the Bills.
Well,
they just don't have a quarterback. I'll take Tyrod Taylor over Patrick Bortles. The Jaguars should be good by now, man. I mean, they should be. All those times they've been picking high.
The thing that I like about them, honestly, is their owner. Because he actually wants to be good. And sometimes, a lot of times, owners don't care anymore.
I can't pronounce his name, but I know he's like not white or black.
Nah.
He's like the only like non-American. Or I don't know if he's American or not, to be honest with you.
As far as I know, he's...
Don't hang me for that.
Right.
But, speaking of sports, speaking of legends, oh boy, Lonzo's little brother got a shoe deal with the Big Baller brand. He got his own shoe out. You seen that?
What? That's not really a deal if it's your family business. That's like, yo, I got a deal.
Shoe.
I got a deal at IB Liquor. My dad owns it. They just signed me to a 3-year
That's a deal.
That's not no
that's
deal,
a fucking deal.
Dude, if it's a family business,
that's a fucking deal.
I mean, it technically is, but it's really not.
I promise you, dog, that's a fucking deal. We're going to have Darren on the podcast as a guest one time. He's going to go back and change his Instagram caption to podcaster, etc., etc.
Yes, you might as well claim it. Put it on your resume.
No, that's a deal, dog.
If someone calls me like, "Hey, is Darren a reliable podcast?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
It's a deal because
taught me everything I know, motherfucker.
I read somewhere that like because of that deal, it might affect his eligibility to play college.
Yeah. So he should have said, fucking LeVar should have been like, it's a family business. That's all it is.
It is going to affect his eligibility. I think so. Because
unless he's just going to send him overseas.
Why did they skip? What's the other one's name? The middle kid?
D'Angelo. Or Megatron or Pippi or something like
whatever,
that.
Yeah. I'll start with the L, I guess.
Right.
D'Angelo. He ain't get his own shoe. Why? Because he's the one in school. So if he gets the shoe...
You can't endorse products in high school either, though. Like, you can be in commercials and stuff as a high school athlete.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe
it's the same as the NCAA.
Maybe they're going to go a different route with him. Maybe it's like he's not going to go to college.
Might send him overseas for a couple years and then bring him back.
Yeah.
Because maybe
a couple
his
years,
grades,
maybe a year.
No,
I mean,
I thought you got to be out 2 years.
No, it's 1 year.
Football's 2, isn't it?
Football is, I think, a minimum 3.
It's not minimum 3, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Why it took me so long to try to get in?
That's true.
I mean, I've always been a law-abiding citizen.
That fucking movie, though.
That's a great movie.
Classic. I've seen that.
Yeah, I seen that.
That shit make me want to just like go hide for a year, just get my skills tight.
Dog, I saw that movie and I started like trying to make plans, like trying to figure out some strategic ways to blow some shit up or get back at some people.
Hell yeah.
Like 10 minutes into it, dog, I just threw on the PlayStation and started playing Call of Duty.
Grand Theft Auto.
Man, that's a sick ass
some
movie.
Aggression. Hell yeah, that movie was sick.
But he got his own shoe.
Right. That's cool, but
that's cool.
I don't know.
I ain't hating.
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If their shoes were better and like more reasonably priced, then it would.
I like Lonzo's. I mean, his shoes are dope. I just don't like that they cost almost half my rent.
Like, he literally could have made them cost less and people wouldn't talk as much shit.
Nah, man, I think they would be selling off the shelves a lot faster.
He could have put them the prices Jordans and they would have been fine.
And I don't know if it was you or if it was Shy that told me that there's...
Shy.
You buy them and you don't get them till November.
Right.
I'm like, what? They just like manufacturing them now?
Dude, it's like the first Sleek by 50 headphones. They had the rendering. They didn't have the product yet. Remember?
I always wanted a pair of those headphones.
I
don't see them anywhere now. Carmelo was supposed to be like endorsing that. He won't be wearing that shit now.
Nah.
Not at all.
Nah.
You know, a lot of those 50 products, man. Vitamin Water is probably like the one that's still going strong.
I think Vitamin Water and Effin were the two biggest. The underwear thing he didn't work out.
He did underwear?
Yeah. It wasn't big, but he did some underwear thing. And his headphones are always in power, but I don't know. I haven't seen him do anything big with them. No. I know they had a deal, though, with Disney to make their headphones.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
No, I mean, I fucked with Effin for a while, but now that he sold them, man, I'm sorry, buddy. Going back to Ciroc.
Too.
He's got those little energy drinks.
The Street King.
Yeah, I've never had one.
Me neither.
I mean, I've never had one of those. I mean, I love energy drinks, Rockstar, Red Bull, but like those little 5-hour energy or whatever. I've never been a big fan of those.
I used one time, the 5-hour extra energy.
She was a big girl.
Didn't work.
No.
Nah, that type of stuff worked on me one time. I drank a Nas before I went to bed, and I was working at FedEx. I walked through the doors in the morning, and I was like,
"You're ready. You're pumped."
Dude, I'm excited right now, and I was ready. I was like, "Oh shit!" Like hours later, I realized that's what it was.
I've been drinking this pre-workout. It's a Celsius Heat or some shit like that. It's like 300 milligrams of caffeine. Like the first time I had that shit. Yeah, that first time I had that shit, I was jacked, dog. I was at the gym like tossing shit like I was fucking The Rock. Yeah. I went to work. I worked that night. I worked a graveyard shift. Like I wasn't sleepy at all. Like now, like I'm immune to it. Like now, like I want 2 of them.
Yeah.
My cousin Steve-O, I told him about it. He's just like, "Oh yeah, dog, I saw that shit at the gym." So he went. He's like, "Is it good?" I was like, "Yeah." So he went and bought himself one. And I believe it was like I was at work. It was like 3 in the morning when he sent me a Snapchat like at 1 noonish time. And he's at the gym. He's like, "Gonna try it out, dog. It's cool." It's like 3:30 in the morning. Right. I'm at work. It's dead. I'm just sitting there watching TV, and my phone goes off. I'm like, "What the hell is this dude snapping me at 3:30 in the morning?" And it said, "Doc, I'm still awake." That shit was fire. So I mean, that shit works, but I mean, I only drink it to work out.
I got you.
But everything else, like Rockstar, I don't drink soda. Right. But I'll drink a Rockstar almost every day, at least one. I mean, shout out to Rockstar, our official, unofficial sponsor of this podcast.
I used to like Rockstar a lot. Now it's kind of whatever. The fruit punch one is good.
I don't like flavored energy drinks at all.
Well, I don't like Monster. That flavor is dookie to me.
I don't like Monster either.
It's trash.
That's one thing you got to stop doing when you turn 28 and stop drinking Monster.
Yeah,
Be a man and drink a real energy drink.
Thank you. None of that Monster nonsense.
I used to drink Monster when I was like 17. My first graduated high school because it was cheaper than Rockstar at the time.
Right.
If I remember, they used to have like this big ass fucking can, and that's what it was called, the BFC big fucking can.
Yeah.
And it was huge, bro. It was like a 2 liter of Monster.
Right.
Can. I used to work with this dude. We used to work
drinking that shit.
Yeah, we worked graveyards at this insurance spot, and I would grab one of those and we would split it because it would be like 2 cups each, whatever. You know, back then it did the job fine, but I don't really fuck with Monster at all.
I mean, I had one once.
Unless they want to sponsor the podcast, then drink Monster.
That type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Other than that, I don't. It's not my go-to. Somebody says, "Here, dog, I got you." I'm like, fuck, I'll drink it. You know, or if I'm like at one of my cousin's parties, you know, everybody's all, you know, Mexican or whatever, they're drinking that shit with Bucanas. Right. That's like their go-to. That's the only time I really drink it.
I got you.
For the most part, I drink it with Rockstar.
You know what was actually a good energy drink? Pimp juice.
Pimp juice?
Yeah, Nelly's energy drink. I had one.
Oh, that's right.
It was like good. You know, it's funny. The ones that didn't last were the good ones. The ones that actually taste good.
I only know this because somebody told me in high school, I believe. But the first energy drink I used to drink was called Lost.
Oh, Lost was good.
It was pretty good, man. It was like the first one I ever drank. Like my dad bought me one.
Wow.
I was like, when we used to paintball back in the day.
Right.
So, and I remember too, I bought one for Dre. And he was like too scared to drink it, dog. He's like, you know, we're not supposed to be
my heart's gonna explode, huh?
Yeah. I used to drink those shits all the time. Like my pops talk shit now. Like, dog, you shouldn't be drinking so many energy drinks. Like, no, you introduced me to this shit, bro. Right, I was 15 years old.
Pretty much put the.
It was good. Somebody told me in high school that the makers of Monster make that.
I believe that.
So,
I believe that.
When I heard that, I stopped drinking it.
That made you stop drinking it?
Not entirely. They just stopped selling that shit. I don't see it anywhere. If I see that can anywhere, I'll probably buy it. But,
if I ever see it again, I'll let you know where it is.
Yeah.
I'll keep you posted. Yeah.
That shit, I mean, it was good, but I haven't had that shit in like 10 years. It was pretty good. Yeah, so you're pretty right. Like, most of the good shit disappears.
Discontinued. Cocaine was good. Balls was good.
It's coming back because of Narcos.
It is.
It's
true. It's coming. I mean, the energy drink.
Ezekiel Elliott is doing coke, or did coke. Did you see that shit?
No, he told on himself?
Yeah, well, he just confessed.
The circle, bro.
Like, he came out clean, man. And it worked out to his benefit, bro. Like,
did it?
Like, the NFL has, like, no exonerating evidence against him. So even though I guess the decision's been upheld, he's still eligible to play, I guess, week 1, because I guess they're going to go to, like, trial or some shit like that.
So he's eligible to play before they make their decision. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess the NFL is still holding firm.
Deliberating.
On it. I'm not 100% sure, but they have like no. I guess the judge is like, I have like no evidence against this guy.
Yeah.
Like, he just came out and was like, hey, you know, in high school, I drank, I did cocaine, I smoked weed, and the judge was like, fuck it. I said, yeah, that's cool.
The judge was like, me too, huh?
Yeah, you know, bro. That's Ohio State for you, I guess. Well, that's just college kids for
you.
You
see, now, this is a lot like that commercial. You put Ezekiel in that commercial. He's drinking, he's driving, and then he goes home, he's with people. He's not going home alone.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm not arguing against you.
Of course. I'm just, the people who made that commercial should probably go home alone.
I don't think cocaine ever went away. It was just, I think, because, like, you had more popular drugs like X, you know. I think
cocaine's still popular. Don't ever think it's not.
Yeah.
Honestly, one thing I was thinking about yesterday, weed is popular, right?
Yeah.
Only certain things are cool because you sing about it or make songs about it. Like weed, drinking, they're party type things, right?
Yeah.
How many people made songs about coke and like keep making songs about it? No one makes songs about doing meth or doing crack and shit. And it's not cool. You know what I mean? Those are
Which
the
is
drugs.
Crazy because at work I deal with a lot of meth heads.
Right.
You know? And it's like not cool, dog.
Everyone, even the people that do it aren't like, man, this shit is cool to be doing. You know what I mean?
People who get stuck on meth have to be like super bored or just so trash.
I don't know what makes you try.
Let's smoke some meth.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, let's try that. Like, you don't know somebody that sells weed. Like, you couldn't get your hands on some weed.
Like, why would you want meth? You know what I mean?
I guess the high is just like scary, and then people like, I don't know if you've seen any meth heads. I deal with them all the time, but their faces are just nasty. Like they be like peeling on their, scratching on their face, you know.
I mean, psychologically, something's got to be fucked up upstairs for you to step into a world like that.
Yeah, but I mean, cocaine for the most part, like some of the best looking people be doing cocaine.
That's real.
It's a party drug.
Man, I can't imagine being alive during a time where they just did that shit openly, like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone to 2 clubs before where I walked in and motherfuckers was like I think I said on the last podcast, like these dudes was just doing rails, bro. Like right off, I was in Vegas.
Jeez.
I probably shouldn't say the casino or the club name, but I walked into the
bathroom. Either way, I was at the Luxor. I'm just
right?
kidding.
I walked into that motherfucker and they was just going line after line. Jeez. Like fat ass lines. Like I'm telling you, like I walked in, the counter, the bathroom was like on the other side where the sink was, where they were, and I can see how thick those lines from like the entrance.
Jeez.
And you know the guy that gives you the little fucking towel or some shit like that.
Right.
Like he was like ghost. He was
the handler.
Yeah, I mean they probably slipped him a 20.
Dude, if you're in a bathroom and people start doing coke and you're at work and your job is in the bathroom, you probably shouldn't say anything.
Yeah. The only other time I seen that shit, I was in Mexico. I went to Tijuana.
Sounds right. Already, I believe the story.
Mind you, this was like 8 years ago. I was like,
yeah, you can't be doing that shit tomorrow.
I was like 20 at the time.
Right.
And we went, and the girl that I was with at the time, she was too scared to go to the bathroom by herself.
I don't blame her.
So
in Mexico, I'm scared to go to the bathroom by myself.
We went to the guy's bathroom together. So like we're in the stall, I close the stall, and then I just hear like some commotion like outside. Almost, and you just hear, and I was like, holy fuck! And I look at her, I'm just like, I gotta get out of here. Stay here.
Oh shit.
Nah, so we open up, the stall. I looked in there, and they're like beating the fuck out of this dude. There's coke all over the counter. You can see there's like a broken bag of coke like out of his open jacket.
Oh my god, dude.
2 of the guys are standing next to him, snorting like little bumps. Guy looks at me, with the gesture like, "You want some, dog?"
Get it?
And like a little.
Of course.
I don't know what they call them, a little bump, whatever. And I looked and I was just
whatever they call them. I don't know.
I don't know what the kids call them these days.
Right.
And I was like, "Nah, I'm good." And he looked at her and she was just like, "Hell no." We walked out of that bitch. I kid you not, like 15, 20 minutes later, I'm getting a drink. And next thing I just see is just like this bottle just smashed against the wall. And this big ass brawl just breaks out.
Jesus.
There's bottles. I'm like one of the last people out of the club, right? Because I'm like the Rock. I'm making sure everybody gets out of there. In San Andreas.
Exactly.
Or
Baywatch.
No, it didn't like cut me like that. But like I had a piece of glass from one of the bottles like stuck to the sweat on my forehead,
Jesus.
When I walked out, they're like, "Oh shit, like you have a piece of glass on your forehead." And we bounced. I'm pretty sure that fight broke over some cocaine.
Yeah, sounds like it.
But I think every time you cross the border, you're going to see some shit like that. That's why I'm 28, so I don't cross the border. So.
I'm lucky. The times I crossed the border, I never really saw anything too savage.
Every time I cross the border with something, knock on fucking wood. I mean, I don't know when it's the next time I'm going to cross. But every time I cross the border with somebody who's first time going in, it's usually smooth. Ain't nothing go wrong.
Because that's what entices them, and they're like, Mexico's not as bad as the news makes it seem like. And then they go back and they see some savage shit and they'll be like,
I went one time. I'm not going to say his name, but good old cousin of mine, a little back in the day, dog. Like he had just became single, and it was like, I don't know, a Wednesday. And this was back when I was crossing the border going to the titty bar like every other week, And we were just talking about it, and he had never gone with us before because he had a girl. Right. And he was like, single at the time. He had newly single. You want to do everything when you're.
You want to live it up. Everything single. You feel like you missed out on when you're in that relationship.
I would always invite him before, and he was just like, "Nah, I can't do it, dog." This time, he just came out of the bedroom. He's like, "Hey, bro," he's like, "How much do you say you need to go?" I was like, "Oh, you trying to go?
Yeah, $22.99. We do.
You know what I mean? So I was like, "Bring $40, dog. You good?"
Money, team.
I had 40 on me. Yeah. My other cousin's like, "Dog, let's go." We crossed the border.
Like millionaires.
And at the same, it was his first time going. Sometimes
everybody's all excited.
He's more so excited. I'm kind of like, whatever. We were just here yesterday.
You were excited.
My favorite girl ain't working, so it's like, whatever.
I got you.
I told him, I was like, "Hey, dog." I was like, "This is what I do. I chill at the main stage. I buy one brew. I get 5 singles, and I'm good, right? Just tip each girl that comes up there, when you run out, go get another beer. With the rest of the change, get some singles.
Right.
You still have 20. Put that 20 in your sock. Right. You're going to want to grab some tacos later.
Yeah.
And he'll just like, all right, dog. So he's sitting next to me. Maybe like the first 2 girls go by. They're on the stage or whatever. You know, I'm showing them how to drop the change in a G-string. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
walk them through it.
I'm like, hey, I'm going to go get us another round. And he just like, all right, cool. I came back. I hand him the beer. He's just like, hey, I'm gonna walk around. Mind you, he speaks no Spanish, dog.
Jesus.
I was like, are you sure that's a good idea, bro? I was like, you want me to go with you? He's like, nah, dog. I wanna go do my own thing.
You trying to get jacked off?
Yeah.
Right? You trying to get jacked off? You don't want to admit it.
So at this time, I'm kind of like, all right, I know the guy's got at least $35 because he's paid for his first beer. He hasn't tipped as much as I have.
It was
right?
bad this time.
I tipped about $2 or $3 by then.
I got you.
So he disappears. I'm with my other cousin, and I ran into some homies and my other cousin who's brothers with the cousin that I was with.
Okay.
And we're like, oh, what up, dog? You know, I high-fiving and shit. I lost track of time, and like an hour goes by, and I hadn't seen my other cousin. I was like, dog, where's this guy? I'm like, we all huddled up. Everybody, find this motherfucker, bro.
Right.
We're all looking around. And mind you, I walked by him 2 or 3 times. I just didn't see him. Mm-hmm. Right? And we all huddle back at the second stage. We're like, where the fuck is this guy? And I turn around. My homie taps my shoulder. He's like, dog, look at the stage. And he's up there on stage on his knees with his shirt off. And they're fucking pouring tequila down his throat. And he's having the time of his life, bro.
That's a great story.
He's got titties all over his face.
Right.
You know, he comes down. He's like, woo! He's like, fuck yeah! And as soon as he get off stage, he looks at me. He's like, dog, let's go get some tacos. And we bounced out of that bitch.
That's a true sucio right there.
So that was a cool time.
That's what's up.
A first timer, like I said.
Right.
I mean, usually nothing ever happens. It's usually when I go with people that have been there often, something always goes down.
Because you motherfuckers know the dirtiest spots to hit.
I don't even be trying to hit the dirtiest spots, dog. I'll be trying to go to like the cleanest spots out there.
But when you go with seasoned veterans and the whole crew is just seasoned veterans, y'all like, all right, let's skip the bullshit, none of the fluff. Yeah. Because we ain't got no first timers. Let's just go straight for the nasty stuff. Back
then, I just wanted, you're single, you want to see naked bitches all the time.
Yeah.
You know, not on 28. I guess it's only like a birthday thing.
I got you.
Every now and then, maybe like a bachelor party. Like the homie's birthday, you know.
TJ though?
No, not here, not in Mexico.
Okay, man.
Here, here you're gonna spend more, you're gonna see less.
Jesus, yeah, that's real.
You're gonna spend more and see less.
I still haven't seen a donkey show. I want to though.
Wow.
I'm open about that. God knows, I want to see that.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Put down the bucket list.
Yeah.
I think when my brother turns 18, we'll take him across the border.
Dude, we'll catch that.
We'll catch that.
Because we're just chaperoning then. We're not 20. You know what I'm saying?
We're
old enough to just chaperone.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
I can chaperone now.
Exactly.
Now that I'm 28, I'll be a chaperone.
We're not going.
Professional chaperone / podcaster. There you go. That'd be dope.
That's a title. Dope.
Now, is it cheating if you go to the strip club? And mind you, you're just going just to watch. You don't go for the occasional hand job. You cross the border.
Is your main a stripper? And does she work there?
No, she's not a stripper. She's the opposite of stripper. I'm just saying for in general.
That's what I'm saying. If your chick is a stripper, then yeah, it's cheating. Because that's her profession.
Okay.
Okay, now, I mean, I'm not going to put you... Let's say you run a liquor store. Your girl goes shop at another liquor store. Is that cheating?
That's cheating.
In my eyes, that's treachery.
That's cheating.
That's mutiny. You don't do that shit.
That's cheating.
So, if she's a stripper, you go see other strippers, it's cheating. But if she's not a stripper, you ain't got shit to worry about. Ain't no fucking cheating because some other girl got naked in front of you. So you can't watch movies with sex scenes.
So if you're at work and your secretary at work just happens to get naked in front of you, that's not cheating. That's just
stripping. You know what I'm saying?
You're a stripper. That's just stripping.
It is what it is.
Every now and then you just want to see another naked woman.
You know what I'm saying? But now,
But that's not cheating. So it still falls in the rule of 28.
That's what I'm saying. So if you watching Dancing with the Stars with your chick, is there anything wrong with that?
No.
So if you go watch a chick,
so if you go with the homies and you go watch Dancing with Topless Stars,
there you go.
That's not cheating.
There you go. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know, every now and then you just come home from a long day at work. Your wifey, whatever, she makes a trash ass meal. You're tired of seeing your kids. You just want to go see some titties, and then you know.
You know what? You should write the handbook on that for men who are married with kids and just need to get away.
You might want to leave that off the podcast. I don't want somebody to beat me to it.
That's true. We'll cut that out.
Yeah, but it's been a good minute since I've been to a strip club. I might do that for my bachelor party.
I've never actually been to a strip club.
What?
I've seen strippers dance live, but I just haven't been to a strip club.
I'm taking you, dog. We're doing this for the fucking culture. I'm like,
we're about to break the 28th rule. What day? On the 28th.
I have 10 hours before I turn 28. We're crossing the border now. Grab your passport. Let's go.
We got to be back in time.
We couldn't the podcast started. Sorry, bye. You never been to a strip club?
Never. The idea of paying a woman to dance to not do anything to me just turns me off.
Well, that's a thing, bro.
Because here in America.
Here.
Now, if we go down there, I'm just like, I don't really know if I want you to touch me.
No, I'm saying there you could just sit down and just watch naked bitches walk around. That's it. I mean, you're gonna come out of the most you're gonna come out of pocket is the $5 for purchasing your beer.
Right.
I mean, if spending money is an issue, I mean that's the thing. But every now and then you're gonna want to tip a bitch. She's out there shaking her thing. She's got to feed her kids, some tacos or something, whatever.
And you know she's got to feed her kids. She's not just using that line, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you know she has kids.
Yeah, that's true. Well, there's half naked bitches on Instagram who have no kids or just posted for the likes. They ain't even getting paid.
Right.
But that's.
Well, I mean, they are now. Some of them.
I'm gonna piss off like half my friends on Instagram with that one. But it is. But no, we'll definitely hit that. If we don't hit that up soon, Michael turns 18 in 2.5 years. We're definitely hitting up the strip club for Michael. That's one thing I'll definitely do is I gotta take my brother to see his. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's probably seen a pair of titties already, but some real titties, not these little young titties.
Right.
He's
unmatured, unpasteurized titties.
Because when I was in high school, those young titties was nothing compared to the titties you see at the strip club. So there's a whole bunch of other titties out there. So we'll see.
I mean, the titties you see on the stripper that actually has titties doesn't compare.
Yeah.
But like fake titties on the stripper, and then you know what? I have been to a strip club. Forgive me, I forgot.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say the
I have
timing.
a little more respect for you now.
Forgive me. It's not a real strip club though. I won't say when I went because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But I will say I've been to a strip club and
Applebee's on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Nah, okay. I figured.
Back door? Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that hostess, she's alright.
I got you.
Okay,
but we went, it was not
Shout
good.
out to Evelyn.
But there was an older woman. I love older women. But this is an old ass lady in there that should not be in there. Had a wig on. It was not good. There were some pretty girls, but then a bunch of them didn't have any titties. Some of them had no ass. I'm like, how did you get a job? You know what I mean? It was just, I don't know. But there were a couple that
it's
were
like
bad. But
going to Hooters and the bitch ain't got no Hooters. It's like she's flat chested.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you went to a place called Boulders and the dude didn't have no nuts, it just wouldn't make
Why
no
would you go to Boulders, dog?
Why would you go to Sausages?
Why would you? That's gonna be a good chain.
Okay, so if you go to Sausages and motherfucker got some Vienna.
I'm not going to Sausages. I own Sausages.
You're still going just because you own it?
Because I'm making the money.
I understand. So would you hire a dude with a small dick if you worked there?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I own it. I don't work there. I would own it.
That's what I'm saying. Would you hire?
But why would you go to Boulders?
It's the equivalent of titties, balls, right?
Yeah. I get
Vagina, dick, titties, balls.
Yeah.
That's why I said that. I wouldn't go to Boulders. I'm just saying, if
Going to
someone were to go to Boulders and the dude had little nuts.
What time do they close? We're going to Boulders, dog.
Jesus, dips on me. But I know what you mean. Because, see, when everyone would suggest, let's go to Hooters, I was like, no. That's why me and Shy were like, no. Because every time me and him go, even when we don't go together, it's like...
Ain't nobody want to go to Hooters now.
It's like the third or fourth string. Yeah. But it's like the third or fourth string's working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like preseason at Hooters. As opposed to like that first string.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I don't ever remember seeing a chick that was like truly just bad that worked at Hooters.
I've seen a few.
I've seen them, but not when I went. Not when I went. It's just like I meet a chick somewhere. I work at Hooters. Like, oh, okay. When? You fucking liar.
I used to be at Hooters all the time, dog.
For real?
All the time, yeah.
Why?
We used to go like once a week.
Damn.
The food is good. I used to go there, eat the wings.
It really isn't.
They had all you can eat wings. I think Tuesdays. Like it was like Mondays or Tuesdays.
Gotcha.
Me and David used to go all the time.
I got you.
I used to go with females back in the day. But now, I mean, Buffalo Wild Wings is just a block away, and truth be told, they're a little cheaper. So, I mean, that's probably like the biggest reason why I go now.
Plus, I think the emphasis on like Buffalo Wild, it's a lot like Hooters used to be. You know what I mean?
Ain't no cute bitches serving me at Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, what I'm saying is
it's usually a dude in a fucking jersey.
It's like a packed atmosphere.
Yeah.
A lot of people like going to bars for that reason. Everybody's watching them, even if you don't know.
I'm the opposite. I like going to bars when it's not packed.
Me too, but a lot of people like frequenting places like that because it's full of people. There's a large community of people just like doing the same shit they are, just in another area.
Okay.
In the same space.
I hear you. I feel you. Yeah, I mean, but fuck it. I mean, I guess you can say I changed my allegiance from Hooters to Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's fair.
Even though I might hit them up just for the sake of it. But the last 2 times I've gone, the service has been horrible. But
right.
Enough of them. Fuck it. What's coming up?
The fight's on the 16th.
Ooh.
The real fight. Canelo Triple G. Man.
That's a tough one to call. There's a lot of, like, I watched last night at work, like this little, not a 30 for 30, but it was like a 30-minute, short on it. I mean,
I saw that.
It was called Canelo Triple G Mano y Mano.
Right.
It was like behind the scenes of shooting this commercial, which is dope. That's going to be a tough one to call.
It is.
I mean,
it is.
I'm not going to make my official prediction until next week, but...
You already know which way you're leaning, though.
I mean...
What's going to change in that time that's really going to change your mind?
You never know.
Right.
You never know.
Canelo could test positive, right?
That's a possibility.
Right.
I'm not ruling it out.
You might test positive for real ass dude.
I'm not ruling it out. So, we'll see. But I'm leaning towards Canelo. He's just a better boxer, in my opinion.
Honestly speaking, I feel like...
Ever since that ass whooping that he took from Mayweather, he's been a much better fighter.
That was pretty much just a tutoring session.
Yeah.
And he learned everything. It was like a master class.
Yeah.
And he learned it. He became that. I feel like if it goes the distance, it'll be because Triple G got outboxed. If not, one of them's knocking the other one out.
Has Triple G ever gone the distance?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
His last fight was what? Danny Jacobs?
That went the distance? He knocked him down like 3 times, huh? That was a good fight.
Went the distance. Yeah. Danny Jacobs thought he won.
Yeah. I know a lot of people were like,
no, it was close. I'm like, nah, man, you ain't beat Triple G. It was good, though. It was a good fight.
I mean, I seen the highlights. I was reading, like I was going round for round on Twitter, and it was a lot closer than most Triple G fights with other opponents.
That's real. That's real. So, honestly, though, I think that Triple G did.
Triple D? Who's your daddy, dog? Come on, man.
I think
you talking boulders and Triple D?
Did that on purpose.
You think Triple G did that on purpose?
Yeah.
Like he went the distance with old boy for this Canelo fight?
Because all that negotiating with Canelo's side, it never happened.
The thing...
I feel like he tried to make it look like he was losing the steps so that their side would be more enticed into making the fight happen.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not saying Canelo's scared, because Canelo ain't scared of shit.
Nah, he don't look scared.
That's what
the
I'm
only
saying.
person he's scared of Mayweather. But he don't look scared.
I mean, I don't know about scared.
But nah, he ain't scared. I mean, this is either going to be a good fight or Canelo's just going to walk all over him.
I don't know about walk all over him.
That's what I'm saying. It's either going to be a good fight or Canelo's going to... You're not going to see Triple G walk all over Canelo. No, so I'm saying it's either going to be a good fight or if it's going to be one-sided, it's going to be Canelo on the one side.
It'll be interesting to see how both of them take each other's punches.
Yeah. It's funny because I watched that little Canelo Triple G special right before the Rocky marathon at work. I'm telling you, I watched 3 Rocky movies. You know those movies long as fuck.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I haven't watched one Rocky movie.
I didn't know there was 5. I didn't know there was a 5th one. I didn't know that he fought, like the 5th one was like a street fight.
I thought the 5th one was Creed, so forgive me.
Nah, that Creed is like would be considered the 7th one.
Oh, God.
Because remember, he made another movie where he comes out of retirement and he fought old dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's like super old.
Man, if he's not a Scientologist, he should be.
Dog, ain't that some of the fakest boxing movies I ever seen? Motherfuckers, people will be dead.
You know what's fucked up though?
Was like that in real life.
He got in real shape to do that.
Yeah.
Like that's the crazy part. Remember he had a show, The Contender. That was on USA.
That was a good ass show.
You watched that show.
That was when I fucked up shot. I remember The Contender. The Contender was good. The Contender was real
That's
good.
where you got the moves from?
Bro, I know. I remember it was big. I don't know if that was sophomore, maybe junior year. I remember that because everybody was watching it. Everybody watched The Contender. It was a good show.
A lot of people did watch that show, yeah.
We split up the football locker room. Like, dog, this is the blue side, this is the red side. Like, this is who's, like, we all, like, matched each other up.
Right.
And I remember me and Velo were out at the Anchor. We were boxing, and I took him to school. And I remember one of the coaches was, like, pulled us in. He's like, what the fuck is going on out here? Yada, yada. Long story short, he's like, well, we don't work you enough at practice? And we made up, like, this quick-ass bullshit. Or, like, he just went with me. I made it up. I remember we originally, we went out there because we were like, dog, The Contender. Like, we're up, bro. Like, we're going up against each other.
Right.
Right? You know, I gave him a 2-piece combo, and that was it. And then I remember just sitting there with Coach Mike, and he just like, what, we don't work you guys hard enough or whatever. And I just the quickest lie I ever came up with, other than I love you. I said, you know, he was talking shit. We had some unsettled business to take care of.
Some unresolved issues.
There you go. And, you know, we had gloves. We thought we'd take care of it like that. And he looks at him and he's like, is that what's going on? And he was just like, yeah. He's like, but it's over. Like, we're done. He's just like, all right. He's like, I should run you guys. He's like, but way to take care of it like men. All right, so get out of here. I'm gonna hold on to the gloves and give them to the head coach.
Jesus.
But sure enough, we walked out of there. We're like, dog, ooh, ain't gotta do no sprints. And then I went up with JC in the locker room.
Jesus.
He just tagged me up, dog.
Dude.
Yeah, he was just tagging me.
There's so many locker room stories.
I had a couple combos in there, but I mean, at the time, he was just much stronger than me.
It was the reach.
He got me. If it would have went to 12, I probably would have won. But we stopped it at 3.
We stopped it at 3. Just when you was finna turn it around on him?
Yeah. I mean, then I gave it to Shy, dropped him at the anchor, dropped him on the courts. Eddie shot me a text the other day. He's like, dog, love the podcast, but there ain't no way you're getting that layup on me ever again. Like, dog,
dude,
we're 40 years old.
Today.
I would get that on him.
Yeah. 40? Yeah, easy. In TJ.
He was so mad. Like, this was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. We was at the bar. And he was just like, dog, he's like, I got a better jumper than you. I was like, no, you don't. You don't. Like, for real. Like, dude. He's like, out of all of our friends, I was like, text one that knows us both. That'll reply. And he's just like, all right, I'm going to text Shot. And he did. He's like, who's got a better jumper, you know, me or Lex? And he's like, dog, Espi's got it. And he's like, what the fuck? He was so mad. He was so mad.
Oh, that's savage.
Shout out to Edward.
Shout out to Eddie. His birthday's coming up this month, too. Later in the month.
For real?
Later in the month.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend like I didn't know that.
You should have.
I'm going to hit him up the next day.
Yeah.
Like, oh, dog, it's your birthday?
Dude, I thought you was in October, huh?
I live with that fool, bro. He woke me up to tell him happy birthday.
All right, man. Hey, man, I'm about to take off for work. It's my birthday.
That's exactly what he said.
Yes.
I was like, what? Yeah, come in, dog. What's up? I just got off an overnight.
Like 3 chicks in your bed,
what's up,
butt ass
like,
naked.
Hey, he's like, I'm taking off for work right now. It's my birthday. We're going to do something tonight. Just wanted to let you know. Left that pause. I'm like, all right, I'll see you tonight. He's like, all right, you don't want to say anything? And he's like, happy birthday? He's like, thanks, bro. He closed the door and he walked out.
His whole demeanor just changed?
Yeah, man. But shout out to all the Virgos.
Jesus.
Actually, he's on the 25th. I don't even know if he's a Virgo or not, but whatever. It's his birthday in September. Oh, that's right, the 26th.
I think. It could be the 24th or some shit.
Who cares? Ain't nobody. Our listeners don't care. Only he cares. Now that we mentioned it, he's going to be like at midnight, 12:01. He's going to expect that birthday text.
We got some plans today. It's my birthday.
By the way, that's got to be another rule of 28, right? I said that to Shai the other day. I was like, bro, I was up at midnight, but I was not going to be the first person to text you happy birthday.
You know what? This guy, I tried to turn over a new leaf and hit him up before midnight going into the next day. You know, the tradition.
Yeah.
He accused me of being a fed.
What the fuck?
He wouldn't accept it because I told him happy birthday in the middle of the day.
He said something stupid like that to me.
I'm like, dude, you know what? Fuck trying to break tradition. It's going to stay now.
He said some stupid shit like that to me the other day. And I said, nah, I ain't with the feds, dog.
Dude, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Thinking it would be heartfelt. He'd get that and he'd just be like happy as a goat frolicking in a meadow.
The fight. Go back to the fight. Where are you gonna watch it at?
I don't even know, bro. I gotta figure out something because I'm not gonna just be wandering and shit.
I'll let you know.
I'll probably go to Boulders to watch it.
Probably the Boulders.
I'll probably go to Boulders.
All right, dog. I'll be at Hooters. I'll save you a seat.
I appreciate that. Just don't save me any wings. I'm good.
Nah. I don't know where I'm gonna watch it at yet, but I know everybody's gonna be watching it, so
they fucking better be. All the people that watched the last one.
I'm not ordering it though.
Yeah, sticking to your guns. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm not ordering it. I'll show up. I'll bring some beers, most likely wherever I go.
Pack.
If I do order it this time, I'm gonna do what your boys did. I'm gonna be like, hey dog, I'm gonna need some paper up front.
Yeah.
I need some paper up front,
dude.
Because
I learned about the day before. You know
penny.
what you should do? Order it or say you're ordering it. Have people chip in early.
I'm like, you know what? I forgot. Like everybody's throwing like $20.
Just don't even have the fight. Just go somewhere. And you just came up, dog.
You know, say you're ordering the fight,
exactly.
And then you stream it. watching it on some badass link.
Dog, some French dip.
Oh man,
be good.
That's a come up right there.
Dude, that's a come up.
It's a big come up right there.
Hell yeah.
What are your plans this weekend?
I'm not sure. I'm supposed to kick it with Eddie tomorrow. Friday. I'm going to the movies at some point. Dude, there's so many movies coming out this month. I want to see it, but there's also Mother is coming out.
I saw some good reviews on that. I've never even seen a trailer on that shit.
You need to watch it.
Going back to movies. Breaking news.
What's up?
The next Star Wars movie, episode 9?
Is that going to be the
9?
one about young?
No. It's the continuance of Kylo Ren and them. It's the one after The Last Jedi. They just lost their director.
What?
He stepped down. They
Why?
came to a mutual. I guess they had creative differences. His name is Colin Trevorrow.
Who
He's the director of the Jurassic World movie, the most recent Jurassic World movie. Dope ass movie.
Not interested.
What the fuck?
I didn't like it. I've never liked Jurassic Park.
What the fuck?
None of the previous movies.
Are you kidding me?
And the Jurassic World, I saw Chris Pratt was in it. I'm like, I love Chris Pratt. Ever since Parks and Rec, I fucking love Chris Pratt.
I fucking love Chris Pratt.
I
and the
watched
fact that
Jurassic
he was in that
World and I was like, man, whatever. I didn't like the movie. I gave it a chance. I went to the movie theaters to see that, bro.
Dog, something is wrong with you, bro. If you
There
don't like
is,
the Jurassic
though.
Park
There is, though. I'm not
movies.
going to lie. Something's wrong with me because I don't like Star Wars either.
I don't want to watch movies with you, dog.
We still have to see Chocolat, though.
Oh, we do.
After that, you cannot want to watch movies.
Oh, man. Anyways, well, that's huge news. I know 90% of our podcast listeners are going to love that I broke
That's
that
true.
story. If
That's
they don't
true.
know it by now.
Right.
I was like super excited. I'm like, oh, dude, the crazy thing though is he directed Jurassic World, but he's not directing the new one. He stepped down as director of that one too, and he's more of a like consultant.
Okay.
Like he's one of the producers, he's one of the writers, but he's just not directing it. And Jurassic World was like his first major directorial debut.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was amazing.
So did they force him out, maybe?
Ooh, with the Force? Now you're onto something. No, but there were just
Double
creative
there.
differences.
So pretty much Adam Driver walked in like, get him out of here.
Right?
If he dies. One of those-
Who's the maker of the most recent one? He's
the maker.
not George Lucas. The most recent one that came out, The Force Awakens.
I don't know which one's which.
I know he made one of the Star Trek movies.
Yeah?
Yeah, fuck. What's his name?
I still haven't seen it.
He made Lost. The Lost series.
I don't know his name. I didn't watch that either.
I don't know. He made Force Awakens. He's still like a consultant / producer
Okay.
on the remaining movies.
That's cool.
So that's cool. But it's crazy that he backed out of that. Ooh, and they showed your boy. They showed the images of Homeboy playing what's his name in the Queen biopic? Mercury.
Remy Malek?
Yeah, they showed the first images.
They actually have them?
Yeah, bro.
Wow, that was fast. They're getting on it. That's crazy.
Let me look.
I didn't even hear about that. Dude, how you hear about that? Twitter?
Yeah.
I should get on Twitter, huh? Psych.
So?
I'm good.
Man, you should.
I'm good.
Let me see here. I just saw it, dog, and I'm just like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna bring this up for the podcast. I'm not gonna say nothing. There it is.
That ain't him. That's Freddie Mercury, fool.
No, that's Homeboy. Like he released this photo.
No.
Yeah. Our first look at Bryan Singer's Queen biopic is here. To the left is Malik?
Malek.
Rami Malek. And the right is Fred Mercury.
Wow.
Look just like him.
From the
From
profile,
the side.
yeah.
Yeah.
The profile, yeah. That's crazy.
That's gonna be dope.
I hope so, man. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it.
Dog. And then just when you thought things couldn't get worse, there's a new hurricane coming.
Dude.
Over there, like I guess it's supposed to be like Florida or some shit like that. There's a
Yeah.
possibility or some shit like that. Dog, 185 mile per hour winds.
I can't even imagine.
Eddie's car doesn't even go 185 miles per hour. Dog, can you imagine getting hit by a gust of wind 185 miles per hour?
Dog, who hooked you up with the Subaru?
That's like Precious sneezing at you, dog.
Bro, that's cold.
Like, knock on fucking wood. Like, nothing ever happens here, but we're due for something.
San Diego's lucky. Like, it's been getting hotter every
We
year.
get the fires. We get
you
the
know what I'm
fires.
saying?
Nothing down here. Down here.
but
We
like-
got the shitty education system down here, but that's
Right.
pretty much
We
it.
got, the city's on fire down here.
That's pretty much it. Ain't nobody ever really fuck with us down here.
Right.
But that's
Yeah.
crazy though.
Right.
That shit's supposed to be worse than Harvey. I think worse than Katrina, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what they're
But
saying.
people are gonna die in there.
Dude, Trump getting in the White House, like, everybody's unhappy.
Dog, we are
All across the
cursed.
world,
We are
even the
fucking
weather.
cursed.
Yeah, even the weather's pissed.
We are fucking cursed.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna gonna kick out all these little Mexican kids, dog.
Makes no sense.
I'm over Trump. Like I don't really want to spend too much time on my podcast because this is more of a happy podcast.
I agree with that. No Trump talk in here.
Ooh, no Trump talk. I like that. Every now and then I'm gonna shoot a little diss at that motherfucker. But at the same time, like, nah, it's fuck Donald Trump all day, every day.
All day, every day.
Yeah, we're cursed.
We are.
You know, I mean, we'll be cursed until he's impeached.
Do you think that's the Native Americans' way of getting back at us?
Ooh.
Sacred ground, man.
Maybe.
I believe that shit. They could be like, now you motherfuckers are getting it.
So you think Little Bear is casting a spell on us right now?
Dude, Little Bear was a clutch ass show. I fucking love Little Bear.
Oh, that was a show, huh? You're right.
Was.
I'm just thinking of like the most naive Indian name ever. Or Jaguar Paw.
Dude, no.
Apocalypto, that was a sick ass
Oh
movie.
my god. You're a savage. You're a savage.
Sometimes.
Well, yeah. Little Bear was tight. Remember he used to go under his blankets? And then he would have adventures at the foot of his bed.
I didn't watch The Little Bear.
You never watched The Little Bear?
That's not Care Bears, is it?
No. It's the Little Brown Bear on Nickelodeon. Remember it's him, Franklin the Turtle, and Little Bill.
I do remember Franklin. That was a turtle, right?
I just said, bro.
Did you?
Yes.
I watched Hey Arthur.
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold, damn, dog, I'm screwing up. I'm screwing up this fucking. I watched Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life, though. Yes.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Doug was dope.
Hell yeah, dude.
What was his boy's name? Skeeter.
That was his
That
boy.
shit's dope.
He was in love with Patty Mayonnaise.
They also had a show called Cousin Skeeter, some shit like that, right? The Puppet.
Yeah, that was with the kid that played Arnez on that show with I don't even remember his name in real life. The light skinned dude.
Yeah.
Kyler Pratt. And,
he's Coach Carter's son.
Right. He had the puppet
with the 5 Browns.
He had my cousin Skeeter. There was a lot of clutch ass shows, dude. Famous Jet Jackson, Lizzie McGuire.
Shh, my baby. Have you seen Hillary Duff these days, bro? She is fine.
Someone told me that I'm not gonna say their name because I don't want to get in trouble with their girlfriend.
She gets down. I mean, she's got some leaks out there. Shout out to Hillary Duff. If you ever want to be with the regular guy who makes less than $35K a year, holla at your boy.
Slightly genius. Break you in, girl.
Rocket Power was dope.
Yes.
I used to watch Rocket Power.
I used to watch The Weekenders. A lot of people never heard of it.
Never heard of it. I don't know.
I think it was on ABC. They had like big ass apple heads, but it was a cool ass show.
I don't remember.
It was a cool ass show.
I remember after Pokemon, they came out with some shit like Digimon.
Around the same time. They were both more popular where they're from than here, but Digimon just wasn't as popular as Pokemon because it looked like a.
I actually watched the first 2 seasons of Digimon. It was dope.
I watched some of it. One of my boys was more into it than anyone.
You know, when I stopped watching it was my cousin Steve-O. He used to watch it with me, bro. And then like one weekend, it was like the start of the 3rd season, right? Because we used to talk about it all the time. And then the 3rd season starts, and I'll go to his house. Mind you, he's a year and a half older than me. Right. He's got one of his other friends there. And I brought it up, and they were like too cool for school, dog. Like he dissed this shit.
Yo, this shit ain't cool no more.
Yeah, like his homie's like, you watch that shit, bro? And my cousin's like, no, fuck no, I don't watch that.
I just babysit him, and he watches it. I'm trying to give you one of those.
Like, a little piece of my heart broke that day.
I believe it.
It's like, man.
Just never mended. You've been cold ever since.
I had like 20 minutes of content to talk about, and then it just, I remember that day.
Oh, man.
But yeah, shout out to the old tunes, man.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to the old tunes.
I wish that some of the kids now had cartoons like that.
My niece and nephew, they don't watch cartoons, dog.
Right.
My 5-year-old, she wants to be a YouTuber. My 5-year-old sister, she wants to be a YouTuber. She records videos on my mom's phone, right? She don't post them, but like,
right, but still,
like of her like practicing,
right.
Talk in front of the camera. She's like, "Hey,
That's
welcome
cool,
to my channel," which is dope.
Right.
But
showing
she comes home,
right.
she does homework, and she goes straight to the tablet.
That's dope.
Like, I mean,
as far as her practicing the,
because when I was a kid, you come home. Yeah, well, I hardly ever did my homework, but then we would go play. We would go outside and go play.
Real, dude, I never did my homework.
And Saturday mornings, you watched all the cartoons.
But where's she gonna go play? You know what I mean?
Yeah, really
everybody's so afraid of like.
That's true.
What's going on in the world? It's like, don't let your kids play outside.
My nephew, he's so involved into sports, he don't have time to watch cartoons or be a kid. When he's not playing, he's like on his PlayStation, you know. And my niece, she's the oldest one. She's always on her phone,
right?
You know, so like after homework, she's on the phone with her friends. She's at that age now.
Yeah, you're not really living life.
It was like the big white cordless phone. You're talking to your girls all night.
The cord on
now
it.
It's this. Now she's got her own cell phone.
Yeah,
I think she's like 8 or 9. I don't know.
That shit's crazy.
I can't even. That shit, but.
Dog, I didn't get my own phone till high school.
Yeah, dog. My first phone was a Boost Mobile Nextel, and not the flip kind. It was like the fucking, you know, the longer version.
Buttons on the front.
The buttons on the fucking front of the phone. I had a the green background with the black text.
Looked like a Kindle. Yeah.
My mom got me one. I think it was for my birthday. I'm not 100% sure. The chick, like a little high school girlfriend at the time, she had like the Nextel, the walkie-talkie, you know? So my mom got me one of those.
Right.
And it was like $20 for minutes or something like that. You buy a $20 card. And I was like breezing through those like in a day.
Yeah.
I was buying ringtones and shit. But like no lyrics. It was just like the tone, but like not. Yeah, exactly. Like, not the instrumental. It was a fucking tone.
Somebody made it on some.
My mom's like, I'm not buying you no more fucking minutes. Like, Mom, these are fucking minutes. They just put out in the club.
Minutes. Fuck.
Fuck.
Jesus.
My second phone, and I only got it because Shy had one.
Right.
We went with Virgin Mobile.
Oh shit!
Like,
right, the Virgin Mobile push.
Yeah, it was like prepaid, like $45. You know, you get a $45 card, and I think texting was like 10 cents, and then you had like X amount of minutes for whatever, right? And it was dope because back then texting wasn't big like that, dog.
Right.
It wasn't big like that. It took a couple years for texting to get big. When texting got big, everybody jumped on that cricket game.
Yeah.
Right.
That early cricket push.
Well, that's the thing though. So
plus their plans were unlimited. Nobody was doing that. I remember being a kid when cell phones started getting more popular.
Yeah.
Like whoever comes first with this unlimited everything is gonna crush the game.
Yeah, so I got rid of that Virgin phone, and like my parents, like my sophomore year, they got me they put me on their plan. They got me a little Verizon flip phone. It was like one of the first reverse camera.
Dude,
right?
Damn, the little swivel in the back.
But it was like in gray and black, white and gray or whatever. It was horrible. It sucked.
Right.
Anyways,
at the
but
time
like
you were excited though.
At the time, yeah.
You're like, ooh, I could get these dick pics in, huh?
I just remember like people always wanted to use my phone to take a picture, but it came with 50 texts a month.
Jesus.
Right, and I had like I don't know, like 100 minutes, some low.
Right.
And I never ever talked on the phone. Exactly. 3 minutes after 9.
Right. Remember we had to utilize that. Yeah.
Hit me up after 9, dog.
Be on the phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Hit me up after 9.
Dictated when you talked on the phone.
Which was cool because we always had practice. By the time I got home, it was like 8:30.
So you just take a shower, get something to eat, and then hop on the phone.
So, and then it wasn't until my parents were like, fuck this, we took the phone away. And I believe my mom, she got me like my first cricket phone. It was like the first one, like the little blue one that they were giving out, like the flip one, which was kind of trash. But it was unlimited text, and everybody was texting back then.
Yeah.
So I know Shy had one, and from there on.
Because remember, he went to Vegas. He's like, "Oh, you can't hit me up because I'm going out of state lines, so I can't use it."
Yeah, back then you couldn't use that shit.
The struggle.
Now you can use it everywhere.
Dude.
From what I hear, I don't use that shit.
After 28, you can't fuck with cricket. Yeah.
After 28, dog, if you're not on an official AT&T Verizon, you might squeeze a Metro in there, but I don't know. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, so my birthday tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
If you want to come through, we'll be at DJ's. You work tomorrow?
I'm probably not going to be there.
All right, no worries.
Finna hit up Eddie tomorrow.
Fuck
Nigga,
your birthday.
I fucked up your birthday again. The same thing that happened last year happened this year. I thought your birthday was yesterday.
So you made plans for my birthday, dog?
I had to work yesterday. And then, before I found out it wasn't, I'd already made plans.
What are you guys gonna do?
I'm not gonna lie, we're going to Boulders.
Nah.
Honestly, I don't know. I think we're probably gonna go to Arrow, maybe. I'm not sure, because it's after he gets out of work.
No worries. I'm gonna change those plans up real quick.
What you gonna do though during the day though? You just gonna sleep until you go to DJ's?
I might go get some wings if you want to hit that up during the day.
You really going to Hooters though?
Nah, not Hooters. I'll go to Buffalo right here. They got
Buffalo either. I might go though.
Well, they got the.
I'll go with you.
The 75-cent boneless on Thursdays, I believe, some shit like that. When I get off work early in the morning, I'm gonna go get my fade.
Okay.
Quick story. Last week I hit up my barber.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, 11:30. I was like, hey, can you squeeze me in today or sometime early tomorrow? And he's like, hey, I can get you in today, dog. I was like, all right, cool. Right now, 12. He's like, yeah. So throw on my shorts, drove down to IB. He wasn't there. I'm like, oh, he's probably out back smoking a cigarette or something. Like every time I pull up, he's like either in the bathroom or he's in the back or something. He might be at 7-Eleven. I didn't see his car, so I went to 7-Eleven, grabbed me a Rockstar. You know,
right.
I'm sitting down, and then the owner of the shop's like, yo, what up, bro? He's like, you waiting for Jay? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, he's not here no more, dog. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, he's at the other shop now. We opened up a new shop up in Paradise Hills. And I was like, man.
Damn.
So I texted him.
I mean, that's cool, but damn.
I was driving over there, and I texted him. I was like, yo, bro. I was like, I'm here. And he's like, oh, dog, I forgot to tell you. He's like, I'm over here on PH now. I was like, it's all good, dog. I'm on my way. And the setup is dope. I actually like it better.
Okay. That's what's up.
But he knows it's my birthday. I mean, he's been cutting me up for a while. Just come through, he's gonna touch me up, you know, a little birthday cut. So, but after that, I mean, I might get some wings. We can do that.
Okay.
I don't have.
I gotta work on this.
Yeah, I don't have like anything set in stone. But I know I'm gonna be there at the tournament.
Gotcha.
Diamond Gems pool tournament, 8:00. If anybody wants to show up, $10 buy-in. It's a dope ass tournament. Everybody's good. What else? And then I might later on that night, if I don't get too tipsy there, because I already had a bar. If I don't get too tipsy there, then we're gonna hit up the casino.
Which one? Hollywood or 7 Mile right here?
No. Most likely Hollywood. Okay. Play slots too. I'll throw in 20 on a slot.
I've never been there. I might roll.
Yeah, I'll hit you for sure.
I mean, I don't gamble, but I'll roll.
You don't have to gamble.
Casinos are cool.
Yeah.
Get a nice little croon going.
It'll be dope. I mean, we'll hit up Eddie. I doubt it. You know, Eddie's spending $1. I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, if he doesn't have to work, he probably has to work the next day though.
Most likely. Man, I ain't mad at him. It's Thursday.
Right.
But no worries, man. Weekend, I'm definitely gonna. If not, I doubt I'll have time tomorrow, and it probably won't be available until like 7, which is too late. But Friday, I'm going to watch it by myself, or you can come through.
I actually I'm supposed to go see that with someone.
Oh, really?
I gotta hit her up though, see if she wants
my
to.
bad.
It ain't like that. It ain't like that.
Do your thing, baby. Do your thing.
I ain't that lucky. I'd have to be a little more Irish to pull that off. But it's good people's. Like scary movies. I'm like, let's roll. I tried to make it a group thing, but it didn't happen that way. But
no worries. I'm watching that shit for sure. There's a lot of good shit coming out soon, so we'll have a lot to talk about.
Here. We will.
But that's pretty much it, man. Wrap things up. Slightly genius.
It's been another fantastic episode.
Till next week, bitches. Peace.